Gary, it's a point on the road and a hard-fought point, but what's your opinion?
I don't know really. That was there was a lot happening, wasn't there? There was a lot of moving parts, weren't there? That was, they came out the blocks quite sharp, but we was comfortable. That's a not a harsh penalty because it's a foul in the box. But when you give a penalty away, when the lads run out of the box and they come across, he's blindsided Nobby and Nobby's left the leg in, and the lads took full advantage of it and go 1-0 down. And then I thought we had a few little moments, and then I think the red card might have killed us as much as it did them, because they're the type of team who can get, they got defenders who can defend, they got midfielders with legs, they got forwards who are willing to drop in, and that made it really tough for us. I felt we moved the ball too slow. I felt we was a little bit passive rather than step in and move the ball into the front players quick, and that was easier to keep possession rather than try and find a pass. And that was probably a disappointing thing, but they still had a little bit of a threat on the break with the 10, which we had to be wary of. So that was we try to get players in positions, then players get frustrated and start roaming all over the pitch, and then obviously things ain't going. But great header from Keebs, and listen, if Ruben scores at the end, that would have probably been a robbery and really harsh on them, because I actually think they should have had a penalty at the start of the second half. I think the ref might have got that one wrong. I don't know. The red card, he's obviously seen something. I weren't really. I was in front of me, but I wasn't really taking much notice. But the ref's obviously seen something. Whether he's left his weight on Rory, I don't know. But he should have sent their lad off as well. He's kicked the ball away and he's got it in his pocket, and then he's given him another warning. So I think that was a hard game for the ref to manage, because when Corby play Anstey, that is, as I said in the week, that's blood and thunder. But if someone would have offered me, winning the trophy and 4 points from the 2 away games, I'd have definitely took it. And that's 9 games we've had now. We've had 6 away, which is tough. We've only had 3 at home. We've got another away one next, which will make it 10 games, 7 away. So to keep picking up the number of points we're doing is good. We've been to Long Eaton away, we've been to Rugby Borough away, we've been to Anstey away. So we've been to some of the, decent teams as well. So hopefully we can continue. We've got a lot of tired bodies. We need the week's rest, and there we got a Corn next week, which is going to be real big test. So it's what I'm looking forward to, and hopefully we can continue our journey in the trophy.
Of course, the next game is in the FA Trophy. It is away at Corn. It will be a tough game, another tough game. There isn't an easy game really in the league or in the cup, but the news has come through this week. If we can have any kind of comment on it for 7 days coming for you as a manager from your hometown. Any comment? Can you give a comment?
Yeah, I can give a comment. I don't know whether there's actual 7 days. There's a lot of speculation. Obviously, I live in Kings Lynn, and I've been the manager before, and I think that's just where the link, obviously the link come from. But yeah, for teams, if they having a look at you, must be doing something right at your current club, which I feel we have over the last 2 years, and hopefully we can continue that. So yeah, like I say, I've not spoken to anybody as yet, so we'll just see how things develop. But I'm happy here if people are happy with me, so we'll just keep going as we are.
Well, the performance is there, the position in the league is there, and obviously still in a cup competition, so that going forward, that looks very good.
Yeah, I'm pleased with how we started, and obviously I'm pleased with last season. I'm pleased with how this season's gone. I just feel we could be a little bit better in certain areas at times, and but we managed to grind the result out today. They'll be really disappointed. We scored from a set piece, but we're disappointed we give a soft penalty away for their goal as well. So probably a draw on the balance of play was probably the right result. And if we'd have nicked it at the end, that would have probably been very harsh on them.
Gary, appreciate your time and honesty as ever. But carry on. We'll see you next week.
Cheers. Thank you.